learning, sharing and growing. And in this video, I'd like to share with you the player cards game. It is a card game that I created for various topics such as communications, team dynamic, emotional intelligence, conflict management, personality assessments, self-reflections, and etc. Each of these decks comes with 56 different cards of different professions, and each of the cards I've sketched one cartoon character to reflect the personality of that professions. There are 4 joker cards which can be a highlight of this deck of cards when you play it. And in the version 2 of the player card, it is a much thicker and it is also a laminated cards so that you can use it again and again. One of the important highlight of the player cards game is there are 12 different ways to play. In each of these deck of cards, it comes with one instructions manual. And to give you better ideas, how else can you play the player cards? It is one deck of cards to play 12 different ways. The player cards game is suitable for a group size as small as 5, among your friends, even with children, up to hundreds of people. And my average size audience is about 30 to 40 people. When there are times when it runs up to hundreds of people, then I will use 2 or 3 decks of cards. Then you can actually run hundreds of people with these cards at the same time. Think about the amount of energy and dynamic that you have in your rooms when you run it with this deck of cards. And lastly, if you pick up 4 decks of cards for a limited time offer, you get 1 free set of the dot. You are a born champion. It consists of 16 cards of a puzzle game that you can use it in topics such as communications, creativity, team dynamic, emotional intelligence, and you can play it with a group as small as 3 to 5 people, and you can use it even in a conference settings. Oftentimes when I run and use the dot puzzle cards, then I will hear a lot of laughter, a lot of screaming, and yet at the end of the activity there are a lot of interesting learnings as we try to piece up the story of the dot. So click on the link below to order. Do email and drop me a note if you have any questions. I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you. Bye.